Hello and welcome back to another class with your trainer, Emily. Today I am rocking orange in honor of MS awareness. Just trying to raise awareness about multiple sclerosis, so I am rocking my orange today. I'm so glad that you've joined me for another total body workout. Today's going to be super fun. We're going to be doing some strength and some cardio, working that core. We're also going to be doing a little section working on our legs. So if you've got maybe a balance bar like this, or you've got a couch or a chair to hang onto, we're going to be doing a little bit of exercises that include some standing, because standing is also an exercise. So anytime we can get up out of the chair, it's always good. But if that's not for you today, no problem. We can do this entire workout seated. So when it comes to equipment that you need, make sure you have a chair, a nice sturdy chair, one without wheels, you can use. I also have free weights, some dumbbells, a TheraBand. You can even use a towel if you don't have any weights. We're going to be doing some sort of a chest press move today. So if you've got a towel, that works too, TheraBands. If not, no problem. You don't have to use weights at all. I always have a water bottle with me and a fan on hand to keep you cool, but that's about it. So today you're going to kind of see a lot of different variations, from seated versions to standing versions. So whatever feels good to you, that's what I want you to do. My whole motto is no matter what your limitation, you can keep moving, and that looks different for everybody, and it looks different every day depending on how we're feeling that day. So if it's some parts of the workout you're like, you know what, I want to try to do this standing, go for it, as long as you can do it safely. I am cool with that, but I'm going to show lots of different variations so that you can follow along. You can leave feeling successful. And if anything, I just want you to keep moving, even if that's just getting some punches in, or some bicep curls, or some leg extensions, whatever sounds good. So like with any workout that we do, we always want to start with a warm up. And so we're going to start with a nice little Tai Chi gentle movement warm up, to just kind of get us going before we get started with the real deal. So I want you to sit nice and tall in that chair. If you can do this one seated, that'd be great, just so that we're all on the same page. And we're going to kind of get started. So here we go. Let's take a big breath in. Reach those hands up to the sky. Exhale, press it down. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Big breath in. Exhale. I love this song. What do you love? Inhale nice and big. Think about that. Exhale. Good. Let's start with some shoulder rolls back. Start with those shoulders, maybe add some elbows. And then big arms back. Nice. Let's do that one forward this time. So forward with those shoulders. And add those elbows a little bit wider with that range of motion. And then big arms forward. Nice. Very good. All right, so we're gonna kind of grab our little chi ball. So imagine you're holding a ball. Push that across the body as you twist in the spine. Switch the hands and push. I want you to focus on that breath. So inhale one direction. Exhale the other direction. Not a super fast movement, nice and slow. My legs are a little bit wider to give me a better base of stability. Good. Done this one with me before. You're gonna change it up. You're gonna bring that ball all the way around the head. Feel it in the core and push it to the body. Good. We're gonna go the other side. So push that ball all the way to the wall, up, down the head, keeping the core nice and tight, and good. Let's do that one more time on each side. So we're gonna go up, big circle. Last one on this other side. Big push all the way up and around. Very nice. Take a big breath in. As we exhale, I want you to reach those arms like you're waking up in the morning, really opening up that chest. Side. Really open it up. Good stretching those chest muscles. Waking up that body. Good, big breath in. Very nice. Just some gentle openers. Good. Standing up nice and high. Good. All right, we're gonna extend one foot, get a nice stretch in this hamstring. So we're gonna kind of swoop those arms up. Okay. We're gonna do about 5 on this side. 5 on the other side. Feel a nice stretch in that hamstring as that heel's in the ground, toes pinned up. Nice. Let's switch. Let's bring this foot in, extend this foot out, scoop those hands down. Keeping that core nice and tight. Try not to round that back too much. Good. Couple more. Very nice. Last one. Good. More shoulder rolls. Feeling pretty good. Okay, so this next little section, we're going to be doing about 2 minutes of some leg work. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like seated. So for those of you who want to stay seated, that's where you'll be here. Whether that's just kind of manually lifting up those legs, if that feels good to you. Maybe you have a TheraBand and you can wrap it around that foot like so. And you can do just some good little leg extensions here. If you don't have a TheraBand, and you can just kind of do some leg extensions, tapping that heel out. That's where I want you to be for those 2 minutes, just alternating between legs. That's where you'll be. Now, for those of you who want a little bit more of a challenge, we're going to just be doing a nice little sit to stand. Nothing crazy. We're just sitting up, standing up, squeezing in the glutes, squeezing in those hamstrings, bringing those shoulders back, slowly sitting back down for 2 minutes. Cool? Now, for those of you who maybe sit to stand doesn't feel good, but you can stand, even standing is an exercise. So what that's going to look like is you can either just like hang onto a chair or your balance bar or a couch. You can just shift your weight back and forth. That works. If you want to add a little bit of balance, you can do a little bit of side leg lifts, maybe some knee marches or some knee holds, working on that balance. That's where you'll be. So options, that seated portion. You can do sit to stand. You can do some of this standing balance work. I want you to make it your own. You do what feels good to you. I'm gonna kind of be alternating between these 3 so you can follow along whichever one feels good to you. All right? So here we go. Get ready. I'm gonna start with a good old sit to stand, but again, you do whatever feels good to you. Stand up nice and tall. Really focus on what muscles am I using? Feet are planted in the ground, pushing through the heels, standing up nice and tall. Good. So if you're here, you stay here. For those of you who are seated, maybe we're just doing a nice little leg extension. If we need a little bit more assistance, we can lift. You can even just do a little, nice little calf raise. Whatever feels good to you, you can do that. Good. Keep it up. And this is where you'll be. So if you're here, you keep doing that movement. For those of you who are standing, maybe we're just hanging on, working that balance, shifting our weight back and forth. Maybe we're just doing a nice little side step. That works. Maybe some hamstring curls. Or if you're wanting to work a little bit of balance, you can hold here for a few seconds, maybe 3 seconds, and switch. Again, make this your own, make it fun. I want this to be fun and functional, things that help you work a little bit of glute action as we do some side leg raises, whatever feels good to you. Or just some good old marches. All of these movements are super helpful. You really want to get those legs moving. Good. Do knee raise with the leg extension. Good, keep it up. I'm gonna go back to those sit to stand. So this is where you all are at. I am joining you. You are almost finished. Just a few more seconds and we will be done. We'll give those legs a little bit of a break. Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna stop my music real quick. We've gotten that heart rate going a little bit. Standing is a good little cardio exercise, especially if we're seated most of the day. And so nice little leg workout. So grab some water or you can kind of march it out as I talk about how our workout is going to work. So we've got 3 rounds. In each round, we have 3 movements. a strength movement, a cardio movement, and a core movement. We're going to be doing these for each for a specific amount of time, and we're going to do 3 rounds of those 3 moves before we move on to the next one. So I'm going to move through these a little quickly because those transitions between those times was quick too. So our first, we always start with cardio. So our cardio move is going to be a different variety of different punches. So we're going to start off with crossover punches, reaching up across the body. If you can add same leg, same arm, that's awesome. Tap and tap. If you're standing, we're here. And then we'll do different punching combinations as we go along with the different sets that we do. The next thing, so once those punches are done, you have about 7 seconds to transition to the next thing. So make sure that those hand weights are handy. So you're gonna grab those weights and we're gonna do just a good old bicep curl to a shoulder press, but we're gonna add a little bit of a cognitive challenge. So you're gonna do 1 bicep curl, 1 shoulder press, and then you're gonna do 2 bicep curls, 2 shoulder press, and so on and so forth. So you're gonna have to kind of remember, like, what number am I on? If it gets confusing, that's okay. You can just stick with a certain number, but we're really gonna try to engage that mind and do those bicep curls to shoulder press, going from 1, 2, 3 until the end of the time. And then the next round, we'll just start back and forth. And then our core movement, we're gonna keep that punching combination kind of going. What it's gonna look like is we normally do like a seated crunch. So elbows come here and then we sit back. But when we come sit up, I want you to go punch, punch. So we're gonna sit up, punch, punch. So back, punch, punch. So we're engaging that core, keeping the back flat. And as we sit up, we're punching it out. So sit on that edge of that chair, really lean back and then punch it out. And that's what it's gonna look like for the next few rounds, next bit of time. So here we go. All right, so I'm gonna get my timer started. We have about 10 seconds before we get started. And we're doing those punches, crossover punches, tapping that foot out. Here we go. 10 seconds, we will get started. This is to get our heart rate up there. So once you kind of figure out the movement, then you can speed it up. Ready, begin, let's go. Reaching across the body, punching that arm all the way up. Breathing, good. Now, if you can't incorporate the legs, that's fine. We're just reaching, punching. Feel it in the core, keeping it nice and tight. Pretend like you're trying to punch up in those corners. Reach. Good. Keep it up. Again, same leg. You can even tap it forward if tapping from the side doesn't work. You can raise a knee. Whatever feels good to you, keep it up. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest real quick. Grab those weights again. We're doing those bicep curls to shoulder press. Starting with 1 rep each, so you can follow along with me. 1 bicep curl, 1 shoulder press. Good. This time we're doing 2 bicep curls. 1, 2. Rotate, 2 shoulder presses. Good. Now 3. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder presses for 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. We're moving on to 4. I'm doing a hammer curl. First we're facing each other. 2, 3, 4. Press it up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can get any more. 1, 2. Oh, rest. We missed it. All right, moving on to that core. Sit on the edge of that chair. Hands are up almost like in a punching position. We're gonna lean back, sit forward, punch across, punch across. Lean back, sit forward, punch, punch. Nice. And this is what we're gonna be doing for the next 2 sets. So once you kind of figure it out, you can speed it up if you want. For those of you who are standing, you'll be able to follow along with me too. Follow along whichever version feels good to you. Good, from the side it looks like this. Lean back, punch, punch. Good, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Back to those punches. I'm doing this version standing. You do what feels good to you in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reaching across the body and punching. Keeping that core tight. You got it. Good. Once you speed it up, once you figure out the feeling, you can always speed it up. If the feet don't work, you want to add in the feet, you can just kind of shift and punch. Good. Keep it up. Nice. 10 seconds to go. You got it. 2, 1, rest. Doing those bicep curl shoulder presses again, starting at 1 rep. You go at your own pace. This time our wrists are gonna face the sky. Rotate, press it wide, that's 1. Move it on to 2. Curl it up, and 1 more, good. 2 shoulder presses. Making sure we breathe. 3. And 3. You got to keep that mind engaged. We're going for 4 this time. Curl it up, arms come all the way down. Bending at that elbow, 2. Good. 3, 4, then we're gonna rotate those hands, press them all the way up to the sky. If the weight gets too heavy, you can always drop it down to 1. Last one. Woo! Onto that core. You got it. I'm gonna turn my feet sideways, so I'm gonna stay on the edge. Core is tight. Back, punch, punch. So if you're on the floor, just a good old sit up and punch it across. You're getting on the floor. You're really working hard to get up during that transition time. If you're able to do that, awesome. I know for me, every day is different. Some days I feel super strong and I can do lots of different things, and other days I can struggle, get out of bed, cook lunch, and do laundry, or whatever. So the idea of doing lots of movement sometimes just doesn't fit. Good. We're almost done. Nice. All right. Here is our last round of cardio. You do whatever version feels good to you, seated or standing. Let's go. I love this song. It says that I can't quit. Right now we are showing MS, who is boss. We're not gonna let it stop us today. We won't quit. We may have to take breaks. But it looks like keep it up. If you're staying here, you stay there. I'm gonna finish here, standing. Let's go. Give me 15 more seconds. Speed it up if you can. Good, keep it up, keep it up. Good, last 5 seconds, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. We're resting. We're working on those bicep curls. Last round. Here we go. 1. Oh, 2. See, I'm already messing up. Woo. Good. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Going on to 4. Good. 4. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go. 3, 4. Awesome, let's finish. And time. Finishing with that core movement. Last set. Let's do this. Sit up, punch, punch. Nice. Keep it up. Working that core. Working those punches. We're working that oblique. You can punch across the body and twist. Good. Hang on to it. We've got 20 seconds to go. Nice. Sit up and punch. Work that core. Full body workout right here. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome job. Grab some water if you need it. We're moving on to round 2. So same idea. So you kind of now get it. Cardio, strength, and core. So our cardio movement is going to be a little bit of a cognitive challenge yet again. We're going to be doing a regular jumping jack. So you can tap that foot out. And then a seal jack. So it's going to go here to here. Normal jack, seal jack. That's what it looks like seated. You can tap one foot out and then the other. Or you can be here, here. Hardcore with lots of jumping makes it a little bit more tricky. It's a little bit like rubbing your stomach and patting your head. So if you want to just stay here, if that gets too confusing, you can just do a good old jumping jack or good old seal jack. But that's what we'll be doing for our cardio. Pretty simple. Our strength move is going to be a fun one. So you can do this one with weights or without. Arms might get a little bit tired. So what we're doing is an upright row. So elbows come up nice and high, working those traps, tops of the shoulders. And once we're here, we extend those weights out, working the tricep, the back of the arm. So it's going to go upright row, pull, and then kick it out straight. Again, if the weights feel too heavy, you can drop them. I can feel it even right here, nothing. Or you can use a lighter weight. So that's what we'll do for strength. And then for our core movement, we're going to be doing a little sit up with a hold. So what it's going to look like is we're going to come all the way forward. And as we lean back, I'm going to tell you to stop right before your back hits that back of the chair. So you're here holding, nice isometric hold, core is tight. And then I'm going to say release. We'll come here, back and hold. That's a little bit. Awesome. All right. Well, now it's a little bit warm in here. I'm going to turn on my fan and we are going to get started. I am back. Let's do this. Again, we're doing that regular jumping jack with seal jack. Welcome to the workout, Angus. Let's do this. We're going to get started in about 10 seconds. I'm going to start with this one seated, but if you're standing, you can just do that regular jack to seal jack. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Arms come up, then arms come together. Work that chest here, up, and good. Nice. Gonna take a little bit of time to figure out that this movement, just because we're going up and then together. Good. We're working that heart, working those shoulders, keeping the core tight, and as you tap out that foot, good. Don't forget to breathe. We got about 10 seconds to go. Hang on to it. Good. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake out those arms. Moving into that upright row to kick out. Grab those weights if you've got them. And let's go. This doesn't have to be a fast move. Nice and slow. Pull those elbows up high. Kick it out. Good. And then drop them all the way down. Sitting up nice and tall. Now, if you're doing this standing, we're just here. Bring it up. Kick it out. From the side. Bring it up. Good. Ooh, I can feel it in my shoulders already. Then I have to drop my weights. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. 15 seconds to go. I'm dropping those weights. Still, same movement. You can always use the TheraBand as you pull up, get out. But I don't need any weights and I can totally feel it in those shoulders. Opening up that chest nice and big as we go there. Awesome. Time. All right, we're doing that crunch with a hold. So here we go. Arms across. We're gonna lean forward, and as we lean back, hold. Don't touch the back of that seat. Core is tight. 3, 2, 1, release. Good, and hold. Core is tight. We're still breathing. Exhale. Nice. Couple more. Hold it here. Release. Good. Bring it back. Hold. Core is tight. And release. Good. We got a couple more. Hang on to it. And release. Last one. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice little core work. Back to those jacks. I'm doing standing this time, but if you're seated, go for it. Ready? Begin. Normal jack, seal jack. Yep. We are here for the next bit of time. Good. Now, if you want to do this with a more of a challenge, but you don't like the seal jack, or you don't like the regular jack, you can just be here or here. Good. But if that's too much, if that's too high impact, you can be here. See, it's like a little cognitive challenge. We're waking up the body, we're waking up the brain, and we're telling MS that it can't stop us, right? That's right. And rest. Woo! If you can grab those weights, we're doing that upright row to kick out. We're gonna do it with a band. So we're here. Bring it up. Get out. Good. Or you're here. Extend. You got lighter weights, maybe even water bottles, tennis balls. Good. Nice. Get out. Good. This is round 2 of our bits. We're going to be doing these one more time. So moving on. Last 10 seconds. I'm going to finish with my weight. You do what feels good to you. Woo. Pull those elbows up high. Keep those arms out straight. We're working those shoulders. We're working those triceps. Rest. Nice. We're doing that sit up with a hold. So come all the way forward. Lean back. Don't touch the back of that chair. Hang on to it. Hold. Hold. And release. Good. Lean it back. Hold. Don't touch the back of that chair. Good. Release. Really feel that core tight. Back is nice and flat. And release. Good. Keep it up. I'm going to show you from the side. Release. Good. Lean it back. Depending on your core stability, you can always kind of do it similar to me. You show what you call it backwards. Good. Lean. Core is tight. Back is flat. Everything nice and snug. 3, 2, 1. This is our last set. Last set of jack. Let's do this. We'll start seated. Maybe I'm standing. We'll see. Jack. Seal jack. Good. You keep moving. Whatever feels good. Again, if we're just here, no legs, that works for me. Or you could stay here. If range of motion doesn't work, we can always stay here. Good. As long as you keep moving, that's all I have. Good. We'll have a break after this. Good. I'm going to finish this in standing ones. Keep it up. Good. Woo! I'm getting warm. I'm sure you are too. Good. Oh, those shoulders are burning. And rest. All right, we're moving on to those upright rows. Last set. I'm gonna do these without weights again. Should have grabbed some lighter weights. Good, reach it up. Kick it out. Again, you should be feeling it here. Back of that arm. Make sure we're breathing. So we're gonna inhale, exhale. Good. I love this move. Really opens up the chest. Instead of being sitting up nice and tall. Good. Last 15 seconds. Keep going, keep going. I'm gonna stand and finish. Here we go. Get those arms nice and strong. 3 seconds. Last one. Ooh, nice. Last set of 4 for this round. I'm gonna go sideways again. We're gonna come forward. Here we go. Lean it back, hold. Feel the burn in that core. Release. Good. Inhale here. And then we breathe as we hold. And release. Good. Inhale. Hang on to it. Core is tight. Exhale. Release. Here we go. Hang on to it. You can dance a little if you need to. Release. We got a couple more. And then we are done with round 2. Hold on to it. 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Very nice. Grab some water. Last round. Last round, best round. All right, so you've done things with me before. We're doing cherry pickers. I love this one. Full body movement, reaching those hands up to the sky, hands and hips all the way down to the floor. If that makes you dizzy, you can always reach forward. That's the seated version. Standing version, we're here, hands and hips, tiny little sit to stand, or you can do a full sit, stand, arms up. Nice little squat in there. Whatever version feels good to you, that's your cardio movement. Now, this is where you're gonna want maybe your TheraBand or even a towel, because we are going to be doing a front raise, bringing those weights, TheraBand, towel up to our eyes, pulling back, squeezing those shoulder blades, press and down. So from the side, up, elbows come back, push and down. So with the towel, here, working the back, tops of the shoulders and the chest. Weights are gonna get pretty heavy, but the same idea. So figure out which one feels good to you, and that's what we'll be doing for strength. And then for core, we're gonna be doing a bicycle, opposite elbow, opposite knee. If that doesn't feel good, maybe we do a forward knee, or you can do a knee tuck. Those are your options for this round. So let's get ready for those cherry pickers. I'm gonna start my timer again. 10 seconds, we will get started. Cherry pickers, full body movement. Core stays tight as we lean down and begin. Let's go. Hands up, hands down. Good. Good. If that makes you dizzy, you can always reach it forward. Good, keep it up. So standing, we're here. And down, or doing a full sit. The stand, reach it up. Whatever feels good to you, you can be there, or just tiny little squat it all the way down. Does it feel good? Once you get the movement, speed it up a little bit. Good. Full body movement here. Awesome. We are gonna keep moving and show that we are stronger than MS. Yes? All right, moving on to that strength move. Grab that TheraBand, weights, towel, front raise, pull those elbows back, and chest press. Good. We pull up, working those shoulders. Pulling back, we're working the back, pressing forward is that chest press. Good. If the TheraBand feels too easy, you can always add a little bit of tension pulling here. Pull back. Good. Trying to work every bit of those major muscle groups in our arms. Good. And if you're standing, same idea. We're just here, pulling back. Little ribbons inside of me. This is done with the workout, I guess. And rest. All right, we're moving on to core. Bicycles, knee tucks. Here we go. Across the body. Driving that knee up, twisting across. Tapping that elbow to that opposite knee. Forward here. You can't bring that knee up. Twisting across. Or we're kind of doing a front knee with crunch. The leg crunch. That feels good to you. Good. And if you're on the floor, you can kind of do those little bicycles. Keep it up. We have about 15 seconds to go. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we're moving on to cherry pickers. Back to that cardio, round 2. Here we go. Working out to my favorite song. Good. Reach. You're here. Maybe you're reaching forward. Speed it up if you can. Good, or if you're standing, we're here. Good. Or you're doing that sit to stand, standing up, reaching those hands up to the sky. You can do this one kind of a little bit slower to make sure you're not sit down nice and tall. Push through the hips, push through the heels, squeeze in the glutes. Good. Last 10 seconds, here we go. Or we're just here. Good work. Hold on to it, 5 seconds to go. We're moving on to that strength. And rest. You can grab that towel, grab that TheraBand, maybe grab those weights. See how long I can last with these. Here we go. So, weights, TheraBand, whatever comes up toward those eyes. Pull those arms back and back. Multiple muscles working at the same time. This really helps burn lots of calories. Lots of combination moves, compound movements. Good. Don't forget to breathe. If the weights get too heavy, you can always move to one weight, up, pull back, push. Yep. Or you're using that towel or that TheraBand. Good. If you don't have either of those, you can just do the movement. Nice. Drop those down. Moving on to bicycles. You're almost finished with this second round. Ready? Double drop and twist. Good. Twist across. Drive that knee up. Working those obliques. Nice. If twisting across the body doesn't work, you can always do that single knee. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, double knee tuck. Or you can just do single. As long as you work that core, you can even stay here, that crunch. I don't mind. Just keep on moving. You got 10 seconds to go. Keep it up. Kind of doing like a mini crunch with that knee coming up. 3, 2, 1. This is our last round. Cherry pickers, whatever version that feels good to you. Here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. You can follow along with me. Twin. Good, you can sit all the way down. Stand and push. Good little cardio move. It's a great functional movement you can do during commercial breaks. You do this every day anyway, standing up. Get up off the couch. And we're reaching. Good. Or we're here. Pick something up off the floor. Keep that core nice and tight so we protect that lower back. Or we reach forward. Good. Last 6 seconds. Let's go. Finish strong. And rest. All right, this is our last bit of those chest presses, front raises, all that good stuff. Here we go. Raise it up, pull back, and press. Good. Good. Keep it up, keep it up. Those standing, I'm with you. Those seated, I'm with you too. Good. Think about what muscles we're working. Tops of those shoulders, our back, and our chest. Good. A little bit of bicep, a little bit of tricep too. Core is engaged. If you're standing, squeezing through those glutes. Good. So bring up those arms all the way to those eyes. Bring it back. And last one. Nice. Drop that weight. Last bit of core, and then we are done. Here we go. You can stay with me. Twist it across the body. Good work. That forward crunch. Less than 3 seconds. You got this. Maybe finish with some of those double tucks, double knee tucks if you can. If not, you can stick with that good old crunch. 10 seconds to go. Let's go. Finish strong. Wherever you're at, hang on to it. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Grab some water. I'm giving you an air high five because you did awesome. Full body movement. Worked the cardio, worked our strength, worked those muscles, worked our core, and that is all we can do. Nice. So I'm gonna change up our music. We're gonna do a little bit of quiet time real quick. Calm down the body. I want you to take a big breath in out to the sky and exhale. Good. Can we open up that chest nice and big? Feels good in the chest. Opening up nice and big in that chest and lifting it a little bit. And exhale. Just get some big breaths in. So big breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs. Exhale through the mouth, nice and slow. Good. 2 more times. Big breath in through the mouth or through the nose. And exhale. 1 more big breath in. And exhale. Nice. Big breath in up. And into half moon. So placing that hand down. This feels so good right along here. Those ribs, those obliques, our lats. Hang on to it just for a little bit longer. Good. Big breath in, reaching those hands up. Elongate that spine. And then place that hand down and exhale, other side. Stretch out some of those big muscle groups that we worked today. Good. And up. As we exhale, we're gonna do that cobra stretch again. You can reach behind your chair, grab those hands, or just open up nice and big. Stay here for a little bit. Then bring those arms forward. We're gonna get in the back, being a tree, rounding those shoulder blades. Oh, it feels good. Work those arms today. And bring one arm across your chest. Hug that arm with that elbow, with this hand. Hug the elbow. Circles. That same arm, we're gonna reach it up nice and high, bend at the elbow, pat yourself on the back, and kind of pull on that tricep a little bit. If that doesn't really work, you can always stay here. Good. Whew. And release. Other arm comes across. Hug that arm to your chest. Get the nice wrist circles in. Same arm comes up, bend at the elbow, pat yourself on the back because you did a great job today. Get a nice stretch in that tricep, feels good in the shoulder. Big breath in and exhale. Ooh. Good, let's do a tiny little twist in the spine, opening up that chest, that wall. Knees stay forward and breathe. Breath in, exhale, and rotate the other direction. Nice. Big breath in and exhale. A little stretch in those legs since we did work them. Extend that one foot out, heels on the ground, toes pointed up, reach forward. Reach for that toe, ankle, knee, or stay here. As you pull that toe kind of towards you, you're gonna get a little bit more in that calf too, so it's really good. Normally you kind of want to hold stretches for 20, 30 seconds after you've warmed them up. So if you want to stay here a little longer, that's totally fine. You should be stretching at least once a day, if not multiple times a day. Helps with a lot of different things, from range of motion to helping with our flexibility, to even helping improve spasticity. All right, we're gonna bring that same leg up, place that ankle on top of your thigh and lean forward. Ooh. Good stretch in those hips and the glutes. Really breathe through these stretches. As we exhale, it kind of helps loosen those muscles a little bit. I want to thank you for joining me today, for taking time for yourself, to take care of your body, get it moving. Even if maybe looked different than what you had anticipated today, maybe you could do this workout another day and do the standing versions or do only the seated versions. My hope is that this just gives you an opportunity to try something new, get moving, and feel successful leaving these workouts that I did something today and that feels good. So send the other foot out, lean forward. I think living with a chronic disease like MS can just be really hard sometimes. It can feel really discouraging because there's so many things we might not, can't do. But I want you to feel that you can do something in each of these classes. Like, man, I did jumping jacks today. I did a chest press today. And you got your endorphins going, and those just kind of help boost mood too, so that's always good. So I enjoyed having you with me. Place that leg up on top. Get nice stretch in those hips. Breathe through these stretches. Nice. Place that foot on the ground. One more big breath in. Reach those hands up to the sky. As we exhale, I want you to give yourself a big hug. Good job, self. Good job to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Rock your orange for MS Awareness Month. And I will see you back next time. Thanks for joining me.